guys. I am Marlene. I am the content creator for Living Your Best Life. And today I decided to do an updated version because I watched the previous version that I made of my get to know me and I did not like it. So I put it on private, took it down, and I said I'm going to do a better one. So here it is. So, for everybody who doesn't know, I'm going to start off by saying, how many siblings do I have? So, I come from a big family. I am the 10th child. I am the 10th and the last child of my parents. My mom had one child going into the marriage. My dad had one child going into the marriage. And then together, they had 8 children. So, yeah, I am the product of both parents and number 10. Number 2, where do I live? I live in Florida. Um, I've lived in Florida since I was 2 years old. I was originally born in Brooklyn, New York. Um, what is my background? Um, my mom's side of the family, her dad was Cuban, and yeah, my grandfather was Cuban. My mom's, my grandmother's, yeah, my grandmother was Cherokee Indian. And the rest of my family on that side were Black Jamaicans. So, yeah. And then on my dad's side of the family, they were just Jamaican. Yeah. So that's a little bit of my background. So, what do I like to do for fun? I love writing poetry. For those who don't know, I'm right in the middle of writing a whole bunch of books. I'm writing an autobiography. I'm writing a children's book. I'm doing the most. As my sister says, she's like, "Girl, just focus on one thing." But no, I'm doing a lot. I'm just a person that I struggle with working on one thing at a time. I'm kind of a person that if I don't have a lot of things going, I get bored easy. So I'm a person that I have to have my mind in a creative process at all times, or I just give up or I stop. So yeah. What would you say about me? Um, if you met me in person, I think I'm a pretty shy person in general, even though a lot of my friends will say I'm not shy, but I'm not the type of person who will just go up to people and talk to them. That's not me. I like my personal time. I like being alone, to meditate and think. I think it's just a 10th child personality that I definitely have. I like my space. I like being alone. But don't get me wrong, I do like being around other people. But if I had a preference, I would definitely choose to be by myself. Um, yeah, what else do I like to do for fun? So I love going to the beach. I am definitely a Florida beach girl. I love the water. I love everything about the beach. I love the beach sounds. Yeah. And I am fortunate enough to be close to several great beaches here in Florida. Let's see. Oh, this is something that I wanted to share that I will be sharing in a story time. I do have anxiety. It's something that, I never have really talked about it, and I'm going to share it in my story time. But now that I have accepted that I have anxiety, and I'm going to tell you guys in a story time how I'm coping with it, but it was giving me a lot of difficulties. So I'm going to leave that there, and I'll let you guys find out the rest in the story time. So, how many brothers and sisters do I have? I already said there's 10 of us in total. I have 9 siblings. Right now, 7 of my siblings are living. Out of all 10 children, there were 6 girls and 4 boys. Um, What else? What else? Oh, what my favorite types of music. I'm not a person, if you look at me, you would think, oh, she likes this kind of music, but I like different type of music. I'm not just in one category to say, oh, I only like R&B or I only like jazz or I like a variety of all types of music. But right now I've really been into my Afro beats. I'm going hard in my Afro beats right now. Yeah, so right now I really love Afro beats, and because my best friend is Trini, she's from Trinidad, so I listen to a lot of soca. Um, what else? So I think my top music, number one of music of all time, I love jazz standards. That's my, I love jazz standards. You know, Ella Fitzgerald, Billie Holiday, Sarah Vaughan. Yeah, that's my heart. That's my number one, and then after that I'm R&B, and then I think the third one now is my Afro beats, and then in a close third to fourth is my dance hall, and yeah, my dance hall, all of that. Yeah. So, what do I want to do in the future? In the future, I want to be an established author, writing about motivational things, not only for women and children and men, but also, I already said it, but I want to write books also for children. For some of the things that I went through, I want to teach children that, some of the lessons, some of the life lessons that I learned. Yeah. And encourage other women. I am also very much an advocate for domestic violence, dysfunctional families, lots of things. I'm an advocate for lots of things. I'm on the Council of Women for, for strength. I'm on a board, women's board member for women who have miscarried children. So, yeah, I'm a busy woman. What do I do for work? I have various jobs. Just like I said, I get bored very easy. So I am a part-time esthetician, which is a skincare technician. I'm part-time esthetician, part-time certified nursing assistant. So I go back and forth between those two, depending on what I feel like doing, because I am self-employed. And of course, I am a YouTuber. I have 4 YouTube channels: Living Your Best Life, She Reviews Everything, Just Relax Now, and my baby that just got to 80 subscribers, Marlene Reviews. So I'm excited about that in the future. I hope eventually all 4 channels to be monetized, and for those 4 channels to be my sources of income. What do I want to do in the future? I want to motivate other women, especially women of color, to let them know that it didn't matter how you grew up. You can grow up poor. You can grow up in horrible relationships, but you don't have to stay there. So I want to be an advocate for women, men, and children, letting you know that even if you grew up in a horrible childhood, horrible circumstances, you know, look to me as motivation, that just because you were in a bad situation growing up, you don't have to stay there. You can change. You can believe in yourself. You can love yourself. And if I can get one person on board, one person to turn their life around, one person that would see my story about, my suicide attempts, and grow from that, and say, I want to live, that I want to be the advocate for the person to say, there is a rainbow after the storm. So, yeah. If I only get one person to turn around from, suicide, one person to turn around from eating disorder. So, yes, I can say that I am a person that I have gone through difficulties. I'm human and I'm still here. So, if I can encourage somebody and let them know, You know, I went through it, you know. Just because you guys see the woman that I am right now, the woman who has grown, the woman that is happy, the woman that is joyful, loving herself and loving her life, that just didn't come about. I put in a lot of hard work, a lot of tears, a lot of making changes in my life, a lot of affirmations, believing in my light, and trusting in God. So that's what has made me to be who I am today. And I can thank God for that. I thank God for the power of positivity, the power of self love, and believing in myself. And I know it may sound a little crazy, but I am grateful for my childhood. I would not have said that years ago, but right now I am grateful for my childhood, because if I never had the childhood that I had, would I really be the strong woman I am today? No. So I'm grateful for what I went through to be who I am right now. Right now, I can say about myself, I'm a really good friend. I'm a great sister. I'm an amazing auntie. While my child didn't live, I still classify myself as a mother. I'm a mother to many people, um, rocking for them. Uh, on the women's board, I advocate for women and children. So, yeah, I play the role of a mother, even though I never gave birth to a child. Um, I think I'll talk about one more thing. Yeah, for those who have never seen my story time about my grieving story, check out that. But after everything that I have been through in my life, some people they want to see you fail. People want to see you down and step on you and talk about you, but show people your power and your strength and your courage. When I think about that, sometimes, yeah, I get sad to lose 4 family members in 4 years, but I'm still here. And I want to show somebody who's going through a hard time. It may not be grieving story, but maybe you're struggling financially. Maybe you just got out of a bad relationship. Maybe many other things. Maybe you're dealing with some health problems. I just want you to know that your girl Marlene has been through it too, and you too shall rise. You too shall rise. Yeah, I am happy in the skin I am right now. I'm happy for the woman that I have become. I believe in my strength and my power and my might. And I advocate for others. I don't take no mess like I used to before. So, yeah, this is me, guys. This has been my updated get to know me. I thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, drop that down in the comment section below. I would love to hear from you guys. And like I say all the time, just know it, just breathe it, and be it, and live your best life.
Hello, I am Gio, and I am the content creator for Boss Life Online. And as living your best life would say, just know it, just breathe it, and be it, and live your best life.
Be encouraged, be inspired, be yourself.